Here, the heroism is always on another level. When you hit someone, they just fly off somewhere. And they don't land, they just keep flying and flying and flying. I've made horrible mistakes, to be honest. For someone like Salman Khan, he's a huge star.
So are you.
Yeah, but Salman is in somewhere else.
Mahesh, I'm so thrilled to finally sit down with you because I've been chasing Namrata for a year internationally to make this interview happen, and I'm so glad we're sitting together. You know, as I was prepping for the interview, it occurred to me that your career contains so many interesting contradictions. You're a massive star, but you're not very comfortable with limelight. You play these larger-than-life heroes on screen, but when two of your films didn't work, you actually apologized in public. You've taken a 3-year break. Bollywood has been after you for many years, but you won't do a Hindi film. Clearly, you're not sort of subscribing to any prescribed notion of what a hero has to be. So, as an actor, what are your priorities and how does a film like Spider fit into them?
Telugu cinema has always been my priority. It has given me so much, and 18 years I've been in this industry from my mistakes. And today I'm very proud that Telugu cinema has reached where it has right now. Post Bahubali, thanks to S.S. Rajamouli. We have immense respect. Our budgets have gone to another level. The production values have gone to another level. And so this has been my dream always, that people should talk about Telugu cinema. And to be honest with you, I've never had many exciting offers from Bollywood. So I would be like, okay, it's okay. This is where I am from, and this is where people should talk about Telugu cinema. And when I saw that happen to Bahubali, to be honest, I was very, very happy. I felt like as if my dreams were achieved.
Really?
And, really, to be honest. And I congratulated S.S. Rajamouli. And so this has been my dream. And he's shown us that if you can dream, you can achieve it. That's what he did with Bahubali. And post that, I think the biggest film coming from my industry is Spider. And very, very excited, waiting for the release of the film.
But Mahesh, is that something you take into consideration when you're selecting? I imagine you have plenty of scripts to choose from. Are you looking for bigness? Are you looking for large sort of...
Yeah, you always dream of that. But then the script has to come to you because it has to have that universal appeal to break the language barrier and go and, play in another market altogether. That's what Bahubali did. Any language you release it, people just went and saw the film. So it has to have that one universal appeal for the script. So that comes down to the director, comes down to the story. And I'm lucky that I got Spider now. So it's a bilingual film. It's that one big film I've been waiting for. Always wanted to work with a director like A.R. Murugadas. And my dream is coming true.
You know, Murugadas said in an interview that he saw you in Okadu. And what he loved about your performance was that you were, of course, heroic, but you weren't playing heroism like heroism. You were really underplaying it. So how do you do that, Mahesh? How do you play a superhuman, but you're very relatable?
Yeah, I've never planned that, to be honest. My performances have always been very subtle. I was never over the top. But I have this huge, big mass commercial image. And somehow I made films like Okadu with that subtleness. It clicked with the masses also. And that way I think I'm very lucky. I don't know how it happened, but I managed.
A lot of actors have told me that they can't work with a director they don't like. Ranbir Kapoor said that I have to fall in love with my director. Is that true for you?
For any actor, I guess. I mean,
you can't do it.
I can't do it.
They also said that, many actors have also said to me that when a movie is going badly, like you feel it in your bones.
Yeah, you do that.
So with the ones where you say you had the disasters, did you know that?
You'll know it once 5-6 days into the film, you know the energy of the film, whether it's working or not working.
5-6 days into it?
Yeah, you'll know the energy. You'll
and
know
then
it.
What keeps you going then?
Then you'll just say, don't think all that, go ahead. It'll all be fine.
You just fool yourself?
You fool yourself. But you'll know the right energies of the film. Any true actor will know it, in the sense.
Really?
Yeah, you'll know it, you can feel it, whether the film is working or not.
And can you fix it?
No, I can't, because I just trust my directors. I'm saying the energy of the film. It's like, so you're fixing in the sense like you would go back and say, okay, did I judge it correctly? Is this the right kind of script? So, you'll know those energies happening. It's not just you and the director. It's all the other actors, the energy of the set, the energy of the lightmen, the entire unit energy you will feel. And you'll also feel it if it's a successful film, the vibe in the set. You'll know it. I can't explain it, but you'll know it.
So do you, when you're prepping for a role, do you kind of plan on how high you'll pitch the character? What is your preparation?
I try to keep it very simple. I follow the director. Once I okay the story, once I okay the project, I blindly follow my director. I've always done that. And that way, every film I've come up with something new. That's what I've done it. And so I keep it very simple. So sometimes I fell down, things didn't work out, but then sometimes things have worked out brilliantly for me. So I follow my director.
You know, Salman Khan once said to me that he never wants to play negative characters on screen. He wants to always be positive because he said cinema is too influential in our country. Is that something you prescribe to? Do you always want to be good?
No, it depends on, cinema at the end of the day is entertainment. But for someone like Salman Khan, he's a huge star. So
So are you.
Yeah, but Salman is in somewhere else. But depends on the script. Like I've played a negative character in one of my films. I wouldn't say negative. It was called Businessman, and so it was hugely appreciated for my performance. So it depends on the way the director.
You're open
conceives the
to
script.
it then?
Yeah, I'm open to it as long as it's good entertainment. I'm open to it.
You know, when you were asked to rate yourself as an actor, you said 6 or 7. So what is it that you think you can't do?
I'm still insecure, to be honest. Even now, if I go to my set, I'm very, very nervous. I really don't know what I'm doing. So that's why I surrender myself to the director. So I completely unlearn myself, surrender to the film, and behave like a newcomer. And so that gives me immense energy, I feel. So that's how I've been always.
Why are you nervous?
I don't know. For the first 4 or 5 days, I think, till I get the grasp of the character. So I'm a little nervous, and it's good in a way, you know.
It is good, yes.
That's what.
And this hasn't changed at all over
No,
19 years?
Not at all.
You also speak, Mahesh, a lot in your interviews about how much pressure you feel to deliver a hit. But you say that Namrata balances out the pressure. How does she do that?
I'm blessed to have a wife like her, to be honest. I mean, she takes care of all the financials. She takes care of my endorsements. So I am here to work. You know, we have our jobs cut off. And an actor's job is a very high pressure job, I feel. There's a lot of stress and all that. But when I go home, I forget that, play with my kids, spend time with my wife. So she makes sure that, you know, she gives me that balance in life. And that's very important for an actor, I feel.
You've also, Mahesh, spoken very extensively about how important family is to you. And like you just said, you want to disconnect and go home. And how important your marriage is to you. And you said, which I thought was lovely, you said men who are not loyal are foolish. But show business is a very tough place for relationships. It is, the scrutiny is very harsh, the failure is public. What do you think is key to really keeping a relationship going? You know, how do you nurture it?
I think it's space more than anything else. I mean, that's the key. So between, the film world is a dream, if you ask me. It's very, very easy to get lost in the dream. So to know that reality, that this is just part of your work. But other than that, there's a family there. There are beautiful children there for you. The simple things where you get happiness from. So when you know that, you're sorted.
But it's taken you a while to sort of become Zen-like, hasn't it? I mean, the break.
Yeah, the 3-year break, I would say.
Yeah.
I literally took a 3-year break because I couldn't handle it, to be honest with you.
Just the pressure.
Just the pressure. It got to me because I delivered one of the biggest hits at that time called Pokeri. It was a phenomenal blockbuster at that time. Salman did it, I think. Wanted. So it suddenly just took me to another level. And then my grandmother, who was very close to me, I lost her. Then Namrata's parents passed away at the same year. So everything was happening at that time, and I didn't know what films to do, what kind of performance to come up, how to satisfy my fans. So it was a whole kind of a confusion happening there. And my son was there, who was 8 months old or 9 months old. And so I said, I'll take a 6-month break, spend time with them. But that 6 months became 3 years. And I learnt a lot during that time, matured, and then I knew what to do exactly.